I would say it impacted me just as far as, coming a better man, first of all, for myself, and also like a better dad. Like I said, we all go through things and everything, and like sometimes we don't have people to talk to and explain our situations. And being part of this program, you be around other fathers who are maybe dealing with the same problem as you, and you can vent and talk about your problems, and also they can help you find solutions that you may not thought of and stuff. So I just think like the program has helped me in that way. I would say the program helped me, 24/7 Dad program helped me. As far as my communication is getting it out, letting it out. Cause I might be a person like to like bottle it up and it all comes out, one time. And I'm bringing up old stuff or stuff that happened a week ago. So I think where it has helped me is like if there's a problem I have, just get it out right away.
So when I became a dad, as I said, I'm a stepdad now. I had really no idea what I was doing. And the 24/7 Dad really helped me understand that anger and being frustrated really isn't the way to go and how to handle dealing with a child. So the 24/7 Dad helped me understand that patience and empathy is key to child development.
The self-care aspect is when they're not with me, what am I going to do for myself? And I do, get a couple days of a break, so I try to do stuff for myself, or, even if it's just go down to the movie theater down here and sit and watch a movie. I've done that on my own. I'll date myself, So my main focus is the kids, but on my off time, that's the stuff I do, or just sit around, watch a little TV, or, instead of worrying about, because I worry a lot. That is my issue. I probably look like I'm getting worked up now, but you see what I'm saying? So, and I think that was the fear, always worrying. And I give myself a break, take care of myself.
I was like a whirlwind of emotions before getting into this program, and then doing it, it made me see kind of like how to cope with my daughter and myself and still be able to kind of take time for myself and not feel like I'm taking from her. Like things that I really was worried about doing, I felt like I needed to be there hovering like a helicopter parent over because of that situation going on. So like I said, before doing this, I didn't know what to do.
Me growing up, usually the dad's just there, or the father during their life, just financial really, like, work, come home, not be involved with the children, all like that. But, I just know there's a bigger role to play as a father, not just financially, but just being there emotionally and everything to help out your wife and, your girl, the girlfriend, your wife, and your kid, The 24/7 Dad program helped me, the need that helped me address is just being there, like being there more. Like I said, early on, it was more just like, I'm working all the time. You just started preschool, and like a couple months ago, and like at first I was never like taking them to preschool or picking them up. It was just all on her, because I'm sleeping, I gotta work, I'm out the door. So then, and he would ask for me, like, is Daddy gonna pick me up? Daddy gonna drop me off? So then in that need, I just adjusted my schedule to be there for him while I come into school, make sure he sees me picking him up, just not at home, going to sleep at night, So just in that aspect, just being there more and being around to help my wife take burden off her, and just to be there for my son so he knows I'm in his life, just not just working all the time,
Hearing the stories of other dads doing activities with their kids and how the kids reacted to it, I got to thinking like, wow, I want to do that with my kid too. And by doing that, the bond between us has strengthened so much because I'm not just the stepdad that came in and stole mom anymore. I'm part of the family now. Because we all have different experiences. I think me being in the military, that's given me some unique skills in terms that I know what it's like to not be around all the time, and for my son to not have a father figure there. And that's helped me kind of center in on what's important
was talking to me and showing displeasure in what I was doing, how that would be intimidating to me. And, you know, like from putting myself, it allowed me to see myself through a child's eyes. And, you know, that's come from the 24/7 Dad and the understanding that it opens up for me. I believe that the program has a lot to do with, you know, like my communication skills with my older children, with my children, and it's also put me in a place whereas I learned to lead by example, you know, not tell them what to do or tell them what's right and what's wrong, but I've learned to lead by example and see how powerful that is, you know, and I've learned that from, you know, like just taking things from the 24/7 Dad and trying them, and then, you know, seeing that they work.
When I got through this program, I changed my attitude as far as, you know, realizing that like it takes, I need to show her, you know, I can still be a stern father, I can still be loving and, you know, be a warm teddy bear and show her that's, you know, that's the main thing, how you should be treated as a woman. You know, those are the things that I got from all of that.
Well, 24/7 Dad is helped me with, along with that self-awareness, it helped me with my communication skills and how important communication skills are, not only with children, but with your spouse. You know, you can be right about some things, but it's how you convey and persuade people to understand that you're right about it. That's changed, you know, just from not having that misinformation that I embraced as a father. 24/7 Dad has taught me how to communicate with my children as a whole. As like I say, from the archaic way of lording over them and you listen to me because I'm the parent, you know, my communication skills has gotten better. You know, like I explain to them why I feel different ways and what I'm trying to convey to them.
I think I'm more of like an authoritative parent where I love rules and this is what you're told, this is what you do. That's how I was growing up and being in the military especially. That's just what I'm used to. And my son's mother is very much like lenient and she doesn't get bothered by as many things as I would get bothered at. So when I would step in and kind of reprimand or say something a little more stern, she would shoot me the look on, you know, chill out a little bit. And that would usually start some tension between us, and then all three of us were just so angry at each other for the rest of the day, and it was horrible. But being in the program, it's definitely helped my relationship with my son's mother because now we don't have that tension between us. And when we're not arguing, it just makes the whole day better because we don't take those frustrations out on my son for, you know, having a hard time throughout the day. I think just like when you become a parent, you don't really know what you're doing. It's just a whole new set of skills you have to learn, and education is so important. So 24/7 Dad taught me how to be a dad, basically because I don't know what I'm doing. And with that, when I learned how to be a dad, it also impacted my son's mother, and where she can kind of take a step back and she doesn't have to be the constant enforcer or the constant one showing the love and care. And that's just created a balance in our home that it's not all just one-sided. And that has helped everyone feel a lot happier.
Fatherhood, an irreplaceable role. My name is Brandon Battles, and I'm a 24/7 Dad.
Fatherhood, it's an irreplaceable role. My name is Eric Huber, and I'm a 24/7 Dad.
Fatherhood is an irreplaceable role. I am a 24/7 Dad, and my name is Anthony McOliver.
Fatherhood is an irreplaceable role. I'm Danny Martin, and I'm a 24/7 Dad.
Fatherhood is an irreplaceable role. My name is Art Johnson, and I'm a 24/7 Dad.